Oh, I just can't wait to be done. I need diamonds, my God!
Just a few days, and then the diamonds will belong to me again.
How are you getting them back?
Oh, well, I'll make them an offer they can't refuse. Diamonds!
You're going to offer the diamonds. Diamonds?
It's foolproof. Ha 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 ha.
And what if the lion has already found them?
Ha 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 ha. He's too stupid.
Yeah, I really can't argue with that one.
I'll get back the diamonds, then you'll have time so you can play with me again.
Life is not a game. Soldiers, come here.
A Black Panther has a bunch of gorillas working for him? That's just stupid. Give me something more believable, like a lion in charge of hyenas.
We need a volunteer who will scout out the situation in the lion's country.
I can do that. I'm small. Nobody will notice me.
You little baby. They would catch you immediately.
Oh man, and that would be super embarrassing to be caught in immediately. Oh, and hyenas are there, but they're just the studio audience.
They would catch you immediately.
They would not.
You shouldn't talk that way to your son.
And you shouldn't protect him all the time. You're mollycoddling him.
A gorilla is his mother? How did they... No. No! I assume this was just done to reuse assets from their Jungle Book ripoff. If you look at any of their videos, you'll see they reuse characters a lot. And now it's time for my musical number. Be diamonds!
That's it?
I feel that covered it.
I don't get it. Are we supposed to turn into diamonds?
Be diamonds! What the hell do we even need diamonds for? Why am I such a growly gorilla?
Anyway, do you know where the hiding place is? It's not that easy. Do you know where the hiding place is?
It's the law of the Jungsert. Answer a question with the same question. Surprisingly, not much is accomplished here.
When the little panther had crossed the border, he looked for a little bush and waited for the morning.
Thanks for narrating that. I don't know if I could have standed the excitement of seeing him actually walk to the bush. And why the hell do we even exist? We don't even bookend this thing.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed our random narrator segments. We're out.
Of course, after such a serious narration scene, we need some levity. So how about a tooth care scene?
I let him clean my teeth. You want me to do you too?
Now, I'm not crazy.
But it's important. Otherwise you won't be able to eat, and later you'll get dentures like Uncle Albert.
Who's Uncle Albert? Dentures? Why is this happening? I don't even know what's real anymore. Do lions get dentures?
Nonsense. Lions don't need that.
Alright. Whew. And I thought this thing was getting silly.
Well, and I've thought if we could find the diamonds, the panther wouldn't have any reason to come back, and nobody need be afraid of him anymore.
Right, because if you're in possession of them, he'll clearly just be all finders, keepers, losers, weepers, I suppose. Chippin' stupid monkey, no turning frames. Why would you need them? Why the hell am I still singing Rescue Rangers?
What are you doing here?
I'm thinking.
And what are you thinking about?
I'm wondering where the panther has hidden the diamonds.
And what's the result of your thinking?
I'm sure the panther has thought about that just as well.
Scene interrupting bear! The two little cubby dummies begin their diamond search, both being surprised they didn't find them in the first place they looked, leading to the most epic showdown in Desert Goal history.
Who are you?
I am, well,
But you're a panther. Get off. Panthers have nothing to do around here.
but I won't do anything. I just want to look around a bit.
You look like the bad Black Panther who used to lie again and again.
My father doesn't lie.
Your father, the Black Panther, is your father?
Your father, the Black Panther, is your father?
If I'd known your father, the Black Panther, was your father, I'd have asked if the Black Panther, your father, was your father.
Your father, the Black Panther, is your father?
It was a big shock to Robin that a Black Panther fathered a Black Panther cub. Yeah, he's stupid that way. Okay?
I'll tell you what. That was quite near.
Yeah, it was.
Nothing can happen to us here, can it?
Surprise, motherfuckers!
What's your name?
Mew Mew.
Can't believe the Black Panther ended up with a son he wasn't proud of when he named him Mew Mew. Though at least his name isn't just the species with "the" in front of it. Blazoo shows up ruining the best friend's scared in a cave party, but Robin promises to return to Moon Moon.
Wake up, you late riser. The most dangerous treasure hunt of all time is waiting for us. I stole this. That's cool, isn't it?
I knew you were a thief, Dundee. This was a sting operation.
You'll pay for this, Robin! Dundee was a thief? My God!
Have you been waiting long?
I didn't go home at all.
You slept here? That's cool.
Way cooler than stealing shovels.
Hasn't anybody missed you?
Definitely not. Where I live, I haven't any friends. Perhaps we could become friends.
I don't know. I think we should be enemies.
I don't know. I think we should be enemies.
Can I really add anything to that? Just remember this important lesson from Lion and the King, everyone. Next time someone you don't like tries to befriend you, just say, "Nah, I think we should be enemies."
I think we should be enemies.
Certainly. But
Only because you have driven away my father. But he wanted to kill my father.
that's not true.
A panther! Don't be afraid, Robin! Hold out to the end! Elephant! Guard! Help them!
Stop! Meow Meow, please stay here.
Ooh, where is he? Where's the panther?
These elephants probably didn't even steal Mew Mew Mew's toothbrush to see if he brushed his teeth with drugs. They clearly don't know the first thing about Border Patrol. Also, if they are Border Patrol, they should probably be at the border.
Go away. It's only a little panther and he was very nice.
Until I acted like a jackass and said we should be enemies.
Wait, which ones are the good guys in this story?
Robin, has anything happened to you? Where's the panther? Where?
Ran off. He wanted to be my friend.
What did he look like? Well,
He didn't look like an old Black Panther.
but like his son, didn't he?
Children of panthers look like children of panthers. Let this be a lesson to you, Robin. My God!
How could he come across the border at all? Oh, sir, sooner or later, even an elephant's got to sleep.
What?
From now on, nobody sleeps around here.
Oh, I know we should have joined the panther. My God!
And be sure you aren't caught again, looking and playing with the little panther.
You can do it, just make sure you aren't caught.
Mew, you stay here. Have you got anything to do with this?
Mew Mew, I'm so happy with you. Mew Mew, I hate you. Mew Mew, I got you a present. Mew Mew, I ate it.
You have a bad conscience. I can see that.
Well, we can't see his bad conscience with the movie threatening to do random fades.
No, why?
What have you done? I haven't seen you for the last 2 days.
Well, I've just been running around a bit.
Running around, where? Did you cross the border? Huh?
But the guard didn't notice me.
They must have noticed you.
Get in my mouth.
I don't want to.
Do it. I'm not animated to bend over. Plus, I'm lazy.
Well, somebody must have noticed you. I don't have to ask you again.
His name was Robin.
What? Robin, the lion's son? I dearly hope you killed him.
No, he's nice.
Yes, he's ever so nice the way he declined my offer of friendship and instead said we should be enemies. What a prince.
You've muddled up all my wonderful plans.
Your plan of sitting there and waiting for the diamonds to come over for tea? Yeah, I guess Mewtwo sure ruined that.
My God.
My God!
What's the matter with you? Is it because you can't meet that silly panther again?
If you say silly again, I'll...
Oh, that Robin. He'll kill his friends if they dare call his enemies silly. Sure glad he's gonna be king. Fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Not really. I can't move right now.
I would really like to see him again. Would you help me?
Okay. What I can say in the end is that you forced me to do it.
Remember this, guys. A squirrel finding it hilarious this gator is having his life ruined by the lion brat is a major plot point later.
I had to sneak away.
Me too.
I'm sorry we quarreled with one another.
Me too.
Oh, is that sweet? I'm just near to tears.
Shut up, Dundee.
I don't know which amused me more, the attempt to convey sarcasm or the shut up Dundee retort.
Shut up, Dundee.
And what's the matter with me? Hey, Robin, up to now I was always your best friend.
I don't know. I think we should be enemies.
So they decide to look for money together because...
Two can see better than one. Okay, I agree.
And what's the matter with me? Stop, wait for me. Hey, wait. Hey, come on, wait for me.
Shut up, Dundee.
After leaving Dundee to get bitten by a poisonous snake, they realize that the snake also has the diamonds in its cave, and since snakes have no rights in the ass lands of the Magod King, they go to steal them.
Stop! You can't get into that cave. It goes straight down.
Oh, bravo! Encore! I couldn't have hoped for a better falling animate rotation. Thank you, Lion and the King.
Robin! Mew! Are you dead?
If you're dead, you better say so. Such casual disregard for life. This is why you don't have friends anymore, Dundee.
Help!
My creaking chair isn't getting help at all.
Robin!
Oh, ow.
You're not dead.
I'm not. I could have sworn Lion and the King was hell.
Help us. We can't get out of here alone.
Are those diamonds?
Priorities!
Stop blaming me and help instead.
Your bottom needs a beating.
Great, now we're gonna get into the should lions really still spank their cubs argument? Thanks, Blazoo. Robin decides sending Dundee off to go get the Black Panther is a good idea because he hates Dundee.
Don't be afraid, Mew Mew. Everything will be fine.
Wow, these gorillas must have glued that pole to their shoulders.
Do you want to eat him right away, or do you want to torture him a little bit for?
Oh, by all means you should torture him before eating him. Make this the most appropriate for kids, or whoever the hell this was made for.
If you don't call off your gorillas, you'll never hear where your son is. Where is he?
In the diamond cave. Oops. This crocodile's delicious.
Oh dear, now they've caught Meow Meow.
Well, he's your hostage. How much ransom do you want? In case you want to know, you will get nothing out of me.
Ah, yes, how much do you want? Because, by the way, I'm not paying it. I'll pay what I'll pay, boy, but I'm not paying it. Father of the Year!
Even if I would, I could not help him. The elephants would arrest me at the border immediately.
Almost as scary as the elephant's graveyard is the elephant's border lockup. You don't want to know how far their anal probes go.
But Meow Meow managed to do it.
Well, nobody should be able to say that my son is more intelligent than I am.
So, it's not really a matter of saving your son, it's proving you're smarter than your cub.
You need not be afraid. There are no guards around there. I've sent them all to the cave. No guards? What are we waiting for? What's the matter with me?
This is gonna lead to a bunch of deaths. By the way, I feel I should make it clear that wah-wah was really in the movie. So what's the matter, you? What am I saying? Enough! Yes. Finally, the epic showdown between Not Simba and Animal Name.
What do you want around here?
Well, what do you think? I just want what belongs to me.
The diamonds, my god!
Yay, the dopiest grudge match ever. I escaped, somehow. So the minor rescue of the cubs is a success, but most important of all, they saved those rocks that are ever so treasured by animals. And they make sure the dopes locked into mental combat feel bad for standing there instead of saving their kids.
What do you think about an armistice? Huh?
I agree, but just temporarily.
Yeah, let's not be silly. We know this thing isn't lasting, especially with Dopey King Magod, as he can barely go a minute without being an ass.
What about the diamonds?
You won't get them in any case.
Wah! Ah!
We thought about it when we were in the cave.
Yeah, each will get half and then he can do with it what he wants.
So, everyone's happy with that, especially scene-interrupting Bear, who apparently wants to eat them.
And the rest we'll give to the Society for Endangered Animals.
What? Is this society run by animals too? How do you spend your diamonds? Why was an animal movie about this? And now you see why The Lion King would have been better if they dropped that whole Hamlet and Circle of Life shit and just had it been about lions looking for money. My God!
What will happen to me? Everyone's got a friend but me.
Shut up, Dundee.
Whoa, silence!
Yay! No one likes Dundee! And we see a bunch of random shots that we've seen before, and we fade out on the very same shot we opened this abomination with, and no credits as no one dared have their name attached to the death of animation. Except for me, 'cause I did this video. But then the temporary armistice ended, and the panther came back for the king. Long live the king. My God! killed the king, my father, the king, my father? Be diamonds!
Help!
What's the matter? Ugh, I still don't want to believe this was real. It seems like maybe they took part of their plot from The Lion King 2 with how Simba's daughter and Scar's son wanted to be friends when they were cubs, but that's about it. Then it's just the very worst of everything imaginable, bringing you a Find Money story, which it's apparently a part 2 of, as the story recapped at the start is actually another one of Dingo Pictures' animated nightmares, but best I can tell, that one's never gotten a semi-English translation.
My God!
To sum up, it's barely a game, it's barely a movie, it's barely animation, and it's barely coherent. It's Lion and the King. My God! Hi guys, check out my Patreon for early mid-roll free episodes, meaning no ads will play in the middle, and other perks.